Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our Corridor Drywall Player Profile. Tonight we have John Yates, senior here for this Bears team. And John, you guys start out the playoffs, host Northland last Friday night, pick up a 23-0 victory. How good did that feel to get that first-round win?
It felt pretty good. You know, everybody was really working hard. They weren't letting them get any points, so that they were just playing hard. So they really wanted to win and just showed that we want to be in the playoffs more.
Well, it was a night that, there was snow during the week. It was cold. It was rainy. How did that really affect you guys, or not even affect you guys out down on the sideline?
Well, I feel like we were just mentally tough enough to just go out there and know that it's going to be bad conditions. So we thought about what we were doing. We took our time with our plays, and for our kickoff, we really broke down, made sure we got our guy.
Well, and how about, with that, being on the special teams, there's some times that you're standing over there. What do you try to do to make sure that you stay loose and stay ready to go when you're called upon out there?
I just stretch on the sideline, usually my hammies, because I've had some troubles with those in the past. So I'm stretching on the sideline. I'm cheering my teammates on while they're playing out in the field, making sure I'm on the top of it and knowing that I got to go in when I need to.
Well, speaking of, you're a guy that I've noticed a few times this year, maybe not necessarily getting a tackle, but doing the things that you're supposed to do. Talk about your mindset when you step out on that field, whether it's a kickoff or a punt return, whatever it may be.
Well, I'm just thinking whenever I'm going on the field, it's my time to be on there, so I better be doing my job 100% of the time. Like everybody else has got their job to do, and if I do my job, everybody else will follow suit. So, yeah.
And then you talk a little bit about, changing strategy a little bit. What is that? A lot of times people, they'll see special teams and they think, oh, everybody's just sprinting down the field and try to make a tackle. What is it that you're thinking about you're doing out there when you're trying to make those plays?
So I'm outside contain on my kickoff, so I have to make sure I'm on the outside pushing my guys in, keeping them squeezed in so that way the people that are on the inside can make sure they get the tackle, and if they come to my side, I have the outside so they can't get run down the sideline and screw us over. So.
Well, those are the things that I've noticed that you've done a good job of. So keep it up here for this week and hopefully a couple more after that. Tonight, we've got final game that we know for sure at the Little Rose Bowl. After this, we'll be at the Dome if we can keep on going. What's that like? What has your 4 years playing at the Little Rose Bowl been like?
It's been fun. I mean, my sophomore year was probably my favorite year since I got to play a lot more then. But I can't wait to play on Friday and beat Regina because freshman year they really left us with a bad taste in our mouth when they beat us right off the bat. And yeah, so I really am excited to play on Friday.
You're a senior here, leadership. What kinds of things do you do to try to help this team be successful and go out there and be able to do what they do every night?
I'm kind of like the hype man. I like to push other people to play as hard as they can, and because I want them to go out there and have fun, have confidence in what they're doing. Because if they're playing out there as hard as they can, I know I can go out there and play as hard as I can.
Okay. Well, football obviously a very important thing. A lot of fun here. How about some other stuff? Any other clubs or extracurriculars that you do here with your time at West Branch?
I do a lot of things in West Branch. I do robotics, show choir, wrestling. I'm doing it again this year. I'm doing track, and that might be it. But I like to do a lot of things. Show choir is probably one of my favorite things to do.
Talk a little bit about robotics. That's one of those that we haven't heard very many people talk about. What is it that interests you in that?
I like to get around, put my hands on mechanical things and know what I'm doing, think about the math I'm doing as I'm doing something. But it's just really fun to go out there when you have a finished product done. You're playing with a little robot and you're basically playing a video game on the field the whole time. And it's really fun. Yeah.
It sounds like it, and I've seen some different demonstrations. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to see things. Senior year, before you know it, you're going to be done, moving on to the next phase of your life. Any idea what that holds for you?
I'm thinking about probably joining the National Guard so I can get some good money going for my college. I'm going to go into Iowa State, probably do some pre-med, see where I'm going to get from there. Do a lot of CNA work right now down at Crestview. So, it's my plan for the future.
Final thing, Jason wanted me to know, did we start the fire, and is it still burning?
Yeah. Yeah.
He said you're a Billy Joel fan. We didn't start the fire?
Oh, no. When I was a Billy Joel fan because of the longest time I've been getting into that, and we were thinking about singing that for Swing Show this year. So I've been having a lot of fun singing the baritone part, with my friends.
Okay.
So...
There you go. Jason likes me to throw curveballs at you, so he got you this time. But, John, thanks very much, and best of luck here the rest of the year.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
That is John Yates. He's tonight's Corridor Drywall Player Profile. We'll be back with more of the pregame right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.